Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a, well, do y'all still love her and do I love her video. Today we're going to be playing with the Rick and Morty palette from Glamlite Cosmetics, and this is all my friend Jami's fault. She is the reason why I bought this one. So if you want to see a look or maybe two and just chit chat while I get ready for work, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I am well. Today is Wednesday when I'm recording this, and maybe I'll do one more look tomorrow. I am still carless. They're waiting for one more part, and I might need to consider a rental, but by Tyrone and I working at the same school, it's been working out fine, but will be a week tomorrow. No, it's a week today. Put my car in last Wednesday, so we shall see. I am hoping that when I talk to them today, they will have gotten the part, because my car also had a recall on it. So it wasn't just I just wanted them to do everything. So hopefully that's what's being done and I will have my baby back. I didn't think I really I like my car, but it's not like my dream car. I don't know what my dream car is, but I really do like cars. But this Jeep I've had it for 7 years and it is doing what it needs to do, get me from where I need to, get me to where I need to go. So I'm not gonna complain about it. Okay, next time I won't get black, but I don't know when that will be, because right now we're doing okay. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So today apparently is Military Children's Day or something. Don't judge me, but it is hard to keep up when everything is a day and a month now. Like, everything was not like that, but now, not that I don't think everyone should have a day. It's just hard to keep up with. And in school, we acknowledge like everything. So I'm supposed to be wearing purple and I'm just not feeling it. So I'm wearing a Tupac shirt. Hold on. Yeah, I'm wearing a Tupac shirt today, and there's the purple. I am gonna have my purple Converses, and I try to do some little berry blush, you know what I'm saying? This is from the NARS blush palette. Let me see what shade it is. This is how I start pushing it. It's this color right here, and I'm wearing Diorlita on the lips. My press-on nails are going strong, y'all, on the strength, doing dishes, showering. I mean, I'm doing everything, and I'm used to them. They are... See, anytime I have my nails done, even if it's just regular nail polish, I just love that. It just makes me feel, because I'm not like really a tomboy, but I'm more of a sporty spice, just the way I choose to dress. And the nails just make it like a little more feminine for me. And I just love that. I love that. It makes me really happy. So a reminder to self, I like these press-on nails, and I want to try to keep them good. Now, if I can get my feet done, that would be great. All right, let's talk about Rick and Morty, because now it's 7:04, 7:05. This palette came out last year from Glamlite. I did not purchase it last year. I purchased it at the beginning of 2024. When Glamlite had their Black Friday sale, I decided I was this huge Glamlite stan and just started ordering stuff. And I've since sold a couple of palettes. The two small Scooby-Doo ones I sold, and I put the big one on Macari as well. Not because I don't think they're great. I didn't use any of them, but I just realized that was impulsivity acting on my behalf, and I need not do that. I still haven't bought the Lethal palette, so we'll see. I still want it, but maybe I don't need to rush to get things at the launch for that temporary satisfaction and dopamine chasing. I was talking about that in the last video, and I have been, Karen, nope, like, you can get it done at the last minute, but let's not do that anymore. Like, we are moving into more of a planned era, And now that I came to that conclusion about myself, about anxiety and fear leading all my movements and leading how fast I get things done, I am not going to succumb to it. If you didn't see that video, it was short, it was about 19 minutes, but check that one out. I'll put it in the cards because that'll be the last video I did anyway. So I'm not going to be doing like swatches or anything in this palette. This is more for look inspo and just to see what all the hype is about this one. I know Jami, I am Jamila over on her channel. She absolutely loves this palette, and I'm really not in the mood for like a super bright look, but that's what we've got with this palette. And it's beautiful. It's kind of rainbow-esque without being rainbow. And what I love about it is there are these bright kind of neon colors if you're interested in those. And you never know, I might be again. Right now I'm just in a more subdued natural eyeshadow look, which is not what I'm going to be doing today. It's going to be quick though for this first look. So let me know if you have this one. The reason that I purchased this one is because I had that feeling of FOMO because it was sold out during the Black Friday sale. That's what I was trying to get to. And then it came back randomly. And so I was like, oh, I just have to get it. And that's how that went. That's why I have Rick and Morty, and we're gonna see. Now with this is crazy because there's like no transitional purple that I'd like to use here. So I don't know, we're gonna go into this Sonia G Classic Crease Brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade here. Not like this, they got numbers on the back. I don't have to invert it. This is shade number 6, so let's do that. You know what? Do I want shade number 6 or do I want shade number 8 or 9? So I kind of like, see this is, it looks blue in the camera, but it's purple and there's another purple. I'm supposed to be doing purple, so this will pick up on my shoes. So this is shade 6. Yeah, let me know if you have this palette and if you just love it. I'm wearing Glamlite Icing Primer too. I can't remember which one because I have 2. And a little bit goes a long way. I've had that primer forever and it is just going strong. Now I do like Glamlite's eyeshadow formula. At the end of 2023, I decided that I was gonna put Glamlite on my general admissions list, like a brand to watch out for. I've always looked out for what Glamlite was doing, but a lot of the food themed makeup just got old for me, like just that idea. I did have the ice cream palette. I had a donut palette. I had a taco palette, and I sold or got rid of all of those because I just never really wanted to use them. And that's the whole thing. Certain things don't really call for me. And now I'm finding that even more about makeup that has themes, and that's why I sold the Scooby-Doo palettes. I really like how this purple is diffusing out because I don't want anything super duper bright, but they have a really nice formula, and this primer is great too. It's $8 and a little truly goes a long way. So yeah, Rick and Morty, I know nothing about the show. I know Tyrone watches it. I know it's very popular, but I don't know anything about it. Now what I was getting to is that I put Glamlite on my brands to watch list, and I'll still be watching, but I don't think I'm going to be purchasing a whole lot of Glamlite this year just because I see what I ended up doing with the Scooby-Doo palettes, which was selling them. And I was happy to do that because one of those smaller palettes is sold out, the one that has like the green and blue. So I was happy to be able to rehome that and not mess over it for video or anything like that. I really don't want to use things for videos and then get rid of them. So I was like, I'm not even gonna touch those palettes. This has diffused out really nice. Actually way lighter than I thought. So their formula, you can see, is very, very buildable. It's very smooth, and the primer works really nicely with the shades. I'm gonna go into shade number 12, which is a deeper purple here, and I'm gonna switch brushes to this brush from MSQ, and I'm gonna try to concentrate this one in the outer corner, this shade. Yeah, I think that Glamlite I'm not going to be purchasing from them enough to put them in the priority brands ranking. And I did an update on my priority brands videos for 2024 or video. And I mentioned that I'm taking Glamlite off. It also seems like, you know, because the palettes that they usually release are on the larger side, not all the time, but often, the shades repeat each other. And we saw that with the Ghostface palette and then one of those Hershey Kiss palettes. I like this like smokiness here that we're getting. We saw that with the Kiss palette, and it was compared to another palette. I can't remember which one. It might have been something else from Halloween. And then there's just a lot of collabs. I think there are 24 collabs this year, something around that number. And I'm not gonna do all of that. The Kiss one is the most recent. And before that, I think there was Garfield. And their formula is great. But it doesn't matter if it's not something you're gonna use. It doesn't matter how much you get it for if you're not going to use it. And so when I got those Scooby-Doo palettes, you know, it gets kind of addicting because they had 40% off. And with 40% off, I think I got both of them for like 20 bucks or maybe 24 bucks. And I'm just like, damn, that's a steal. I'm gonna have a lot of content. But one thing I know about me is I can't film just to be filming, and the more I do YouTube, hey, say hi to everybody. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the more I do YouTube, the more I realize just like how valuable my time is and how time consuming it is to do this and work full time. So I don't want to be wasting my time with something that I really don't want to use. And I know, you know, sometimes people say, well, can you do this, or are you getting this? And they would love to see this. Well, my heart's not in it. It's just not there. Like, I like playing in makeup, but anytime I do something that's fun or...
If I got comment down below, if I pick my hair out, is my hair long enough for braids?
August wants to know, is his hair long enough for braids? And everybody can go ahead and comment no. Okay, but don't pick it out now because we're ready to leave.
Okay.
Okay. I said we're getting ready to leave. You brush your hair, check your list. They're on these checklists right now. Going back into the first. It's actually just hygiene. It's not really a chore to take care of yourself.
Eating is a hygiene?
Eating isn't a chore. It might not be hygiene, but it's not a chore.
Why do you put it?
It says morning task. Anyway, well, my heart's not into it. I don't know. I need my heart to be into it. That's why it took me so long to use this, but I really did want to use it. It's just, I didn't really want to do like super colorful looks. So, but with the wearing the purple today, I didn't feel like wearing like all purple. Like when it comes to wearing colors, I like just regular neutral colors, like gray, beige. I mean, I like certain prints, you know, but for the most part, denim is my favorite to wear. All right, so we got a little, oh God, it's 7:16. I start off well. All right, we've got like shimmer options. So let me just get the shades. We got 3 that I like and 28. And then I also like 2, but I might do the inner corner highlight. So, 3 is pretty. So 3 looks great. There's 3 and there's 28. I mean, those are the ones really. Now, we could go a different route with this. Oh, wait a minute. What shade is this? 3, 28. But then there's this shade right here, which is gonna be the winner, I think. It's 18. 18 looks really nice. Maybe we'll go with 3. I'm just saying stuff. All right, let's do 3 and see. We could always top it. Now, last time I checked, sometimes the Glamlite shimmers can be like more putty, but this one isn't too bad. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying. I'm just tapping that a little haphazardly over the lid. I think that's really pretty, really pretty. Oh, my students, my 5th graders are gonna hate this. They're not even in my class. Like, I teach 4th grade. They just come in to check out what kind of makeup I have on. And if it's a color, they're like, nope, you don't need it. I'm like, oh my gosh, leave me alone. But I love that they're into like the natural glam, natural face. I think that's so cute. And I think that's just great. Because then when they decide that if they want to do makeup, it's just an enhancement. And that's how I feel about makeup. It's an enhancement. We can cover things up and whatever, but I like it to be like my skin, but better, you know, just an enhancement. I'm gonna go into that first shade again, number 6, I'm sorry, with this blends brush. So I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was just talking about my heart being into filming. Yeah. The other thing I noticed is I really don't like to do makeup late, like, because it's just like I have to take everything off that I had on because I want it to look fresh. I think what I'm gonna try to do is focus on, and what I've been doing is my makeup content in the morning, but then fragrance content could be in the evening, and I could just touch up anything if it needs to be for those videos. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling about eyeshadow. Oftentimes when we talk in the chat, it's like we go back and forth. So I know some of you haven't done makeup for a while and you're trying to get back into it. I know some of us are getting into fragrance a little bit. I know some of us are just like, we are loving like the shifty indie goodness, which is still great. Just haven't been too into it right now as far as all that goes, because I don't know, like the pre-orders and all that, I'm just over it. Hard panty shades, I'm over. Like just getting stuff to be getting it, I'm over that too. Trying to be in this like YouTuber rat race, I'm over that as well. I don't know, y'all, I don't know. I think I just want to go back to what this started out as, which was me learning how to do my makeup. And that's what I came to YouTube for back at the latter part of 2019. It was, how do I do makeup? And, you know, realizing I have hooded eyes. And I was watching Alyssa Ashley do a tutorial about eyeshadow for hooded eyes. And then I found Mel Thompson and got, like, that was my, like, first YouTuber that I really, really started watching. I really miss her content. I really do. And then I got into Kinky Sweat and then, you know, a bunch of other people. And as my channel started to grow a little bit, I wanted to like try to have the first review up for things and all that. But, you know, YouTube and this algorithm, it's like, it's a lot, like trying to figure all of that out. And that makes it, I mean, I like sometimes the competitive nature, especially if I get something quick, but like, I work a full-time job and it's really tough to try to do that and raise kids and be trying to compete and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you know, I love the community that we have here. Yeah, I do. I love it so much. That's the best thing about this whole experience for me. So I think at this point, I feel like I could be putting on whatever. I like what we talk about. And that was the whole thing about makeup being therapy and being an outlet. Oh gosh, it's 7:21. Why can't I get here on time? Okay, this is Rockstar by Urban Decay. It is well, it's not a metallic. I think it is actually. I can't tell. It's a semi-metallic, deep purple. So we'll see how that's gonna look. And you know, I was watching Kinky Sweat the other day, and she had did a video about 10 things that she bought from the Sephora sale. And she was just talking about how like she didn't have Rouge status, but someone had given her the extra 20% off that the Rouge people get. So she was able to get some things for the 20% off. But she was talking about how she hasn't really been buying makeup like that, but to keep her videos relevant, she has to include new things. And I'm like, that kind of sucks. I mean, that does suck, not kind of, but YouTube is like a search engine, so it does make sense in a way. But a lot of us like shop your stash type videos, and those videos aren't, I don't know, I guess doing well. And so now I see a lot of YouTubers doing memberships and things like that. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. Like, I don't even have time to do regular content, let alone special memberships and Patreons and all of that, you know. we don't have time. I don't have time over here. I really don't. And you know, me doing a second channel, I'm like, what are you thinking? But I don't think I'm doing any more like videos, which is where I'm uploading them to. Just felt like the fragrance content I work really hard at, but there's a huge difference between views on like the makeup content and the fragrance content. And I'm like, damn. Anyway, y'all, the look is coming together and I really like it. It's colorful, but it's not like too much for me. This is gonna be the finished look for the first look. I think I am gonna do one more with this. I'm not sure what colors yet, but here's the first look and then I'm gonna get to work and then we'll do another one. So let me know your thoughts on this one. I think it's beautiful, really beautiful. I have on Lila's from Chanel. You see that iridescent purple right there? I love that. So that's gonna be it. We are off to the races and we will be back, or I will be back, probably they will be back too, with one more look and I'll let you know how I feel about Rick and Morty. Hey y'all, good morning. I didn't really style my hair, that's okay. We are getting into our second look with Rick and Morty. The first look held up really well all day, so was happy with that. On my face I have the same thing, everything's the same except my blush. My blush is Givenchy and it's number 4. And I don't have on a lipstick yet because I'm not sure where we're going with this, but what a predicament. I'm thinking let's do some of these like oranges, maybe. Just gonna take this brush here and go into shade 19. Was it 19? Yeah. It's this one here. It's gonna be my transition. It's Thursday morning. It's gonna be a great day. Zoom in. Well, this is a really pretty color. I think that looks good. Now we're gonna go into this fiery red shade, which is now we're gonna go into the fiery orange, which is number 25. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so pretty. Okay, I'm not commenting because there's nothing to say. Like, blend is everything. I love that. I'm trying to see, do I want to put that orange underneath or is it going to be too much? Let's start with the transition. I just have to go a little bit out of order today. I got my car back, y'all. Did I tell y'all that? No. $2,500 later, my car is back. $2,500 later, my car is back. And I was blasting the air yesterday and it wasn't even hot. I was just blasting it because I could. I was so happy. I'm taking some of our hot orange shade and putting it on the outer corner. All right, that looks really nice. I love it. The blend, like the gradient, it's giving me blends vibes a little bit. All right, let's go into a shimmer. I want to stay monochromatic or do I want to do something different? We could do this. In the washing machine.
Can you listen to me?
Sure, sorry.
When you put your stuff, do you wash it?
In the dryer.
But can I?
You can do it, yeah, you can, but I'm getting ready to leave. Let's just go with this orange shimmer.
No one's anyway.
Huh?
It's hopeless.
What's hopeless?
I never get my shorts.
You're gonna be wearing shorts every day.
When?
When it warms up.
It's never going to.
Okay. I don't think that's true. But that it's never gonna warm up? I don't think that's true. It's only gonna be 73 degrees today, y'all. And I'm not arguing with him. I picked out his clothes. He wants to wear shorts. You gotta find him. I don't know what he did with them. And I have to order more, but you know, we got a little window of time because it's 59 degrees right now. That's nice, very nice. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this gold right here and put. Did you find him?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
I need to put them on.
All right, I like that. And need an inner corner. Wait. I can't remember what I did last time, but I'm gonna take this one here. Looks good. Oh, now he's about to be in a good mood. Because this boy, in the morning, he is so crabby. I got him, he's a Krabby Patty, and Marky's I don't know what Marky is right now, Sour Patch Kid. But you know what? They are not going to steal my joy and sunshine. Because I always find myself like, is it something that I'm doing? No, it's just them being kids. Oh, I don't mind you coming in and out.
I just go to the bathroom.
Okay. See how that? See the voice change, everything. I should put a little liner on it. 7-Eleven, I'm doing great. I'm gonna take Olive from Victoria Beckham. I should just do what I had on yesterday, but no, I wanna do this one. Yeah, I have to remember in life, like, you cannot take things personally. You just cannot. Half of the things don't have anything to do with me, and I know I set them up for success in the morning with their list and their clothes and everything like that. I get them up. So what you do, they gotta understand their own impact on their own feelings and how their day is gonna go.
Huh? What did you say?
What do you mean? What did I say?
You said we didn't do one though.
I'm talking to my friends.
I'm a fan.
Oh, you are? I'm glad to know that. I'm glad you're. Well, sometimes you don't act quite very friendly. Now you want to be my friend. But yeah, they gotta understand. I think we take, oh my gosh, this is a whole separate video. I want to talk about just the generation of people we are raising, because I don't know if we're setting them up for success. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know who's to blame. Or it's not really about blame, but I'm seeing things in my children that we need to change. We need to. And that involves me taking a step back a little bit, because I think in my heart, I'm such a nurturer. I just want to help. I just want to help. Sometimes I don't want to help, and I help. And I think now I've set myself up in a situation where I'm just supposed to do everything. I'm supposed to know everything. I'm supposed to have everything figured out, and I just don't. And I feel like my parents did, but maybe they didn't. I don't know. It felt like they did. It looked like they did. I don't know. I'm rambling, but I'm just so bothered by things that I see in kids right now, including my own. Here's the finished look. I love it. Press-on nails are still going super strong, and the lipstick that I have out right now is Bois Rosé from Dior. And that's what I'm gonna put on because it's 7/14. Oh, I love this. This came out great. All right, let me give y'all my final thoughts on this palette, and I have to do my hair later. We can do that anytime. Final thoughts is that I really like it. Now, I don't need a lot of palettes like this at all in my collection. You know, I have blends. I have this one now. I really don't need a lot of rainbow palettes, but this is the one right here. Hold on. I don't want to speak too soon. This, as far as rainbow palettes, this could be up there with blends. I really like the shimmers in this one. I think this is really, really good. And the mattes, the brightness and the vibrancy, these are almost like neon shades, they look like. So I really like this collection from them, and that's a little surprising for me. Oftentimes the Glamlite collections, they appeal to me and then they don't. You know, I kind of like them, and based on the price, I might make a purchase, and then I'm like, I really shouldn't have got that. Like, I didn't need the whole Friday the 13th collection, you know? I could have just gotten the Freddy Krueger green palette that I initially wanted and been okay with that. But I am really glad that when this came back in stock, that I purchased it. I think $36 for a palette of this size and quality is a great price. And I don't know much about Rick and Morty, but it looks like it's on theme. They do a great job with that. Am I gonna reach for this palette all the time? No, I'm not. There's no neutral options. Like the Blends palette has those neutral options. That's not in this palette, but when I want to do a colorful look, there's so many great options. I really like both looks that I created. The purple was really nice. I did get a couple compliments at work and my students didn't say anything negative. And this orange one I think is great. It's really nice and summery, and I have on my my bias sweatshirt. I just wanted to pull out some of the orange in that. So great palette, highly recommend this one, especially if you're into colorful eyeshadow and you're into Glamlite. They have a great formula for a very reasonable price, and then you can have a discount code. You can usually find one. So really happy with this palette. Jami, I just want to say thank you for influencing me to purchase this one because I really like it. As I am starting to purge through my eyeshadow collection, and I have sold a couple of my Glamlite palettes, this one is not going to be one that I sell. And I find it quite similar to the Scooby-Doo palette with more shades and a better layout. You know, the Scooby-Doo one had a lot of space in between the columns and between the shades, I think. But this one makes a lot more use out of the space, and you have more colors. I'm sure there's some overlap there. I don't need both in my collection. I'd rather have Rick and Morty. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this is therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.